Toyota just did something that nobody in Detroit, Stuttgart, or Mayfair saw coming. They took the most secretive, most exclusive, and most untouchable vehicle in their entire history. A badge that has spent over 60 years strictly serving Japanese emperors, prime ministers, and the most powerful corporate chairmen in Asia. And they rebuilt it from the ground up as a full-size luxury SUV. This is the brand new Toyota Century SUV. And the question that is keeping executives at Cadillac, Lincoln, and Land Rover awake at night is a simple one. Did Toyota just build the most dangerous luxury vehicle ever aimed at the global market? Or did they just make the single most intelligent automotive decision of the decade by bringing the world's most trusted ultra-luxury nameplate in?
Part 6. The Dangerous Math. To understand why this vehicle is causing massive panic across the luxury automotive landscape, we have to look closely at the cold, hard numbers of ownership. The luxury SUV market in North America and Europe has quietly become an absolute playground of hyperinflation. Today, a standard Cadillac Escalade ESV routinely pushes past the $115,000 mark when fully specified. A Lincoln Navigator Black Label comfortably commands similar money. If you look toward Europe, a well-optioned Range Rover Autobiography routinely demands between $150,000 to over $200,000. At these extreme price points, consumers have traditionally been forced to make a massive, highly frustrating compromise. When you buy an American luxury flagship like the Escalade or the Navigator, you are purchasing undeniable road presence, massive interior real estate, and highly advanced consumer technology. But beneath all the leather and the giant screens, you are still ultimately buying a mass-market platform. You are taking your six-figure luxury vehicle to the exact same high-volume dealership service bays that service commercial cargo vans and entry-level pickup trucks. You are subjecting yourself to mass-market build quality standards, plastic interior clips that rattle over time, and the inevitable, brutal depreciation that plagues every domestic luxury vehicle. Within 4 years of ownership, your $115,000 American flagship is routinely worth less than half of what you paid for it. On the other side of the equation,
the anatomy of an immortal legend. There is an unwritten rule among those who journey into the most brutal, unforgiving corners of our planet, from the blistering, sun-scorched dunes of the Sahara to the treacherous, sub-zero wilderness of the Siberian tundra. The rule is simple. If you want to go deep into the unknown, you can take almost any highly capable four-wheel drive vehicle. But if you actually want to make it back alive, you take a Toyota Land Cruiser. This isn't marketing hyperbole. It is a cold, documented reality forged over 7 decades of mechanical excellence. While modern luxury SUVs have slowly transformed into hyper-fragile computer systems wrapped in stylized plastic body panels, the Land Cruiser stands as the undisputed, immortal king of the automotive world. It is a machine that does not merely compete in the market. It occupies a space of absolute solitary trust. To truly understand the power of this vehicle, you have to look past the leather seats and the high-resolution dashboard screens and focus entirely on its physical backbone. While the vast majority of modern SUVs have transitioned to unibody car platforms to save production costs and mimic highway comfort, the core Land Cruiser stubbornly and brilliantly adheres to its heavy-duty body-on-frame architecture. Its massive ladder-frame chassis is constructed using ultra-high tensile reinforced steel plates, creating an indestructible structural foundation that can absorb decades of violent off-road pounding without warping, twisting, or fracturing. The suspension geometry is a masterpiece of real-world articulation, engineering to keep all 4 wheels firmly planted on the earth, even when navigating jagged, uneven fields of boulders or deep mud.
Under the hood, Toyota's engineering philosophy completely discards shallow racetrack performance metrics in favor of relentless, linear durability. The modern powertrain architecture utilizes an incredibly potent 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine, delivering a massive 409 horsepower and an earth-moving 650 newton-meters of torque. Managed by a flawlessly tuned 10-speed automatic transmission,
This power delivery is not designed to give you a sudden, violent burst of sports car acceleration. Instead, it behaves like a heavy freight locomotive, serving up an unbroken, effortless swell of low-end torque right when you need it most. This massive reserve of power allows the vehicle to effortlessly tow heavy equipment up steep mountain inclines, plow through deep standing water, or glide across loose desert sand at highway speeds without ever breaking a sweat or raising its mechanical temperature. But raw mechanical power is nothing without absolute control, and this is where the Land Cruiser's legendary off-road suite assumes total command over the topography. It features a full-time four-wheel drive system paired with advanced center and rear locking differentials, ensuring that even if three wheels completely lose traction on ice or mud, the vehicle can channel its mechanical energy to a single tire to pull itself out of danger. Systems like Multi-Terrain Select automatically monitor the terrain beneath the vehicle, altering throttle response and braking pressure to perfectly match midi, sand, mud, or rock. More impressively, its iconic
Step inside the cabin, and you are immediately met with a fascinating design paradox. It is an environment that is profoundly luxurious, yet fiercely utilitarian. Toyota understands that true luxury isn't about delicate, over-stylized gimmicks that fail the moment they get dusty. It is about absolute comfort backed by functional execution. The entire interior layout is an exercise in high-end ergonomics. Every single dial, toggle, and physical button is intentionally oversized and heavily weighted, specifically designed so that a driver can effortlessly operate the climate controls or differential locks while wearing heavy winter gloves or bouncing down a heavily rutted trail. The seats are wrapped in premium double-stitched leather that is both heated and ventilated, providing orthopedic support that completely eliminates fatigue over 12-hour cross-country expeditions. Thick acoustic laminated glass and dense multi-layer insulation wrap the interior in a pressurized vault of silence, completely isolating the passengers from the roaring wind, lashing rain, or the chaotic noise of urban traffic outside. From the crisp clarity of the 14-speaker premium JBL audio system to the integrated cool box in the center console that keeps drinks freezing cold in the middle of a desert heatwave, every element is designed to keep you composed and comfortable while the world outside is in chaos. Yet the ultimate secret weapon of the Land Cruiser, the single characteristic that makes elite global buyers wait years on dealership waiting lists just to secure a build slot, is its legendary bulletproof reliability. In the ultra-luxury SUV segment, vehicles are routinely treated as disposable, short-term fashion statements. Owners lease a high-end European crossover for 2 or 3 years, enjoying the flashy technology, before frantically turning it back to the dealership the moment the factory warranty expires, terrified of the catastrophic